What an awesome day picking. Didn't even expect to go out today, but you know what it's like, as soon as you get the itch, you have to go out there, you have to find something, and as soon as you do one charity shop, you've got to do two, and then three, and then you might as well do all of them. Getting straight into it today, we're in the charity shop. We found this Go for Broke board game. It's an alternative art cover than the one I've already got. I then also spotted this business game. Never seen it before or heard of it in my life. But it's actually quite surprising after looking it up. I always like to take a look at the toy section, see if there's anything new. Sometimes you find random bits there, like these cassette tapes. 99p for 3 sealed cassette tapes. I'm not going to say no to that. There was this interesting make-do toy thing. Some of these off-brand toys can be quite unique and command some quite high prices. Other times, they're a complete flop. Certain dinosaur toys, depending on the brand of them, I'm not too clued up on them myself. I just know that certain dinosaurs do well, so I was trying to do some research there. Wasn't a winner this time though. These kind of cheap craft kits, they're not really worth picking up either. I always like to take a look at stuff like this, a money belt, there's like a random sieve. That's what made me look twice at it. Because it's sealed, could it be worth 15 to 20 quid? Anyway, let's get on to the next charity shop. Yeah, you're right. Doing the rounds today. Getting into Bernardo's now. They've got some really cool bits and bobs in here most of the time. Nice old style radio there, but it's a modern one, it's a DAB. I couldn't believe that they had this though. Megazord. And that's not all. Oh yeah. People ask all the time, what is it that you're actually looking for when you're outsourcing? I mean, everyone's got their own niche and their own interests. You might be leaning towards clothes, you might be leaning towards books or DVDs. It's entirely up to you what you go for, but there's obviously certain niches that make more money than others. I like to look at toys, try and find things that are a bit older, maybe vintage and retro, and sometimes they're a bit more collectible. Awesome Power Ranger stuff.
Yeah.
How much you got on them?
20 quid on the top one, the one that's on there.
Yeah.
15 quid on that one.
Yeah, fair play. I'm gonna have to debate that now. You do also just come across your common toys and things that were mass produced and they're not really worth anything. So there is obviously a learning curve to understand what has value and what doesn't, especially when it comes to reselling. You might see something in the shop and it's got a high price on it, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's reselling for that value on eBay or on the secondary markets. I did think this Barbie Jeep was cool. Knowing that the movie was upcoming at the time, I was thinking, is it the perfect position to buy this? Maybe find a couple Barbies and bundle it together. I did pass in the end though.
That is damn cool. Very cute. This is quite cool.
I think
This is the answer to the storage problem.
Oh yeah.
£35. It's like
I mean, you're still not going to get
a
much
travel thing, isn't it?
Yeah. See her everywhere. Oh, my nan used to have so many little things like this. Cats doing stuff.
And we're in the Salvation Army now.
taken a look around the bric-a-brac. All kinds of bits and bobs. It's a really big store compared to the other ones. This was a really cool one. I thought it was actually made of metal, but it's actually just like a foam, cheap kind of plastic Halloween decoration. We did notice this box as well that they'd obviously put next to it for the Halloween theme. Originally it was from Urban Outfitters and it was £22. They had it for £6. I'm always checking out the board game section. So when I saw Portland in a box, that's not something I'd normally see. I had to pick it up and have a look. They had it for £5, and there was some eBay solds for I believe like 20 to 30, but I just didn't want to deal with it today.
And we're back home. What an awesome day picking. Didn't even expect to go out today. We've said we're going to stop sourcing, put a hold on that. But you know what it's like, as soon as you get the itch, you have to go out there, you have to find something. And as soon as you do one charity shop, you've got to do 2 and then 3, and then you might as well do all of them. So we covered 3 charity shops, and then it started absolutely pouring down with rain. We covered as much as we could up with bags and just jetted home. Some of the clothing is to keep, other things we're going to see how much it is and try and sell it on. Anopolis t-shirt. I have absolutely no idea of the brand. I've never heard of this before. It's really cool, my colour, right up my street. Not bad for £2. The other shirt from that shop was this Galactic Chunks Comics Star Wars shirt. It's got a fluffy embossed Star Wars title, but I thought it was pretty cool for a shirt. The brand is Chunk, and it's around £5 to £10 if I wanted to flip it. I might just wear it for a bit and get some joy out of it. Now our local contact hit us up and let us know that there was some fresh stuff in the charity shop. First up, we have this Criminal Damage Cross Minions t-shirt. I had absolutely no idea that these 2 brands had done a collab. I've tried looking this up on eBay and I can't find anything for it. I can't find anything under Criminal Damage and Minions together with the same search term. But if you look this up on Google, other pieces from this collaboration are going from £70 plus. It has the look like it's a little bit worn, but that's actually just the material on the shirt. Seems to be in really good condition. Paid £2.99. If I want to flip this, I could be looking at £60 plus. I paid $1.99 for this Nickelodeon Angelica t-shirt from the Rugrats. Sometimes I wish I could be you, just so I could be friends with me. This was a debatable pickup. We weren't sure on the brand. I'll show you the label just if you know what it is. Let me know in the comments. I just paid $2.99 for this one, but I thought it's got to be more than $2.99. People love a wolf t-shirt. I believe this is women's with it being shortcut. Gonna have to do a bit more research on this one, but we're definitely looking at more than $2.99. I reckon around £10 to £15. Now we had a debate on this shirt, but it's a Kerrang presents The Great Little Tour. Now after a Google search, this actually was an official album and sort of EP that was put out. They did a little tour with a few bands that they were trying to feature at the time. This is from the summer of '97. Midget Daytona Novocaine. Novocaine? I'm guessing they're the 3 bands that they did this sort of EP and a little tour with. But this is an official vintage t-shirt from 1997. I don't know how to price this. I might just keep it for myself. I'm still debating on that. It does look good on me, you can't deny it. But stuff like this usually sells really well, especially when it's linked to an event in the past. I could be looking at £25 plus. Now this was a last minute spot in the charity shop. It is a Boohoo Man. Nothing too crazy, not an insane brand, but it is brand new with tags. I did pay $6.99 for this. I'm gonna have to try it on, give it a whirl, see if I like it. If I don't like it, that's going straight on the shop. Comfortably looking at around £20, I reckon. Paid $2.99 for this big material piece. Not too bad at all, gives me Oriental vibes. I'm gonna chuck it over the sofa in the games room. That's it for the clothing. We did pick up this official England rugby wallet. Paid £1 for this one. I'll just double check the date on the label.
I think it's 2004.
2004, you're right. Now, I'm not too clued up on sports or anything like that, but I knew there's got to be worth more than £1 in this, right? Let's bung it on, stick it for $9.99, see how it does. Now, this one's to watch. We grabbed a Scooby-Doo, Abracadabra-Doo feature-length movie. It's got the new for 2010 sticker on it, and there's actually an art card inside for Scooby-Doo First Frights video game. I've never seen that before in my life. Have you ever seen that game? Ever? I've never heard of that. If you've heard of this, let me know in the comments down below. First for me. There you are, another little pleasant surprise out of it. And the case is sealed. Now I was having a little route around the 50p box, found this Playmobil Dragon. It actually sells on eBay for around £10. 50p into £10, not too bad. Now I've picked up some sealed cassettes in the past. A bundle of 3, I've looked them up before, they sell for £20 as a pack of 3. So I found this pack of 3 for 99p, I couldn't refuse picking them up. Now these aren't the ones that actually demand the high prices, but it's still good to have some sealed cassette tapes. Now I love a vintage board game. I paid £3 for this Dragster game. It's like a little plastic tub that has a few little plastic cars. You flick a ball up it and it rolls around and knocks your cars down. The first one to get all 4 of their cars down is the winner. Sort of like you're having a drag race. I really like the artwork on this one. I might find space on the shelf for it just so I can keep looking at it. I paid £3 for it. It does flip into £10 plus. I got this 1993 copy of Go for Broke. I already have a copy of this game, but I believe it's a later version. I think it's the 98 version. And the colors are really different. They're like white and blue and it looks more washed out. Whereas this one, typical 90s color. I absolutely love the look of that. I might swap this out for the one I've got or keep them both. I could sell the one I've got to cover the cost of this one. The final game I picked up is actually this business game, a mining transport strategy game. All of the languages is also featured in French, so Jeu de Ferraris. I may have absolutely butchered that, so my apologies for any French people out there. I paid $3.99 for this one as well, and looking it up on eBay, poor conditions go for around £20, complete and good conditions are £40 plus. Even in pre-owned. As I said, I still need to check that this is all complete, have a little test run of it, but I'm probably not going to keep and play this one. This one's going to make me some money. It is a business game after all. I'm joined by my glamorous assistant. Finally, I picked up this Imaginext Morphin Megazord. I paid £15 for this guy, and he does actually have a broken horn on his head. His eyes do light up still though. Most of it's all still working. You can twist this piece and his leg comes down, you pop that one in and his foot opens up, his hands come up, his fists open, I think even his chest opens up, and you can turn the whole top half. Half of me's debating trying to find a spot for it in the games room, half of me's debating selling it. I don't know what to do. If I do sell it, it's going to be a big one to pack and ship, so it might be a pain in the ass. I could at least double my money. What was your favourite item from today's pickups? Let me know down in the comments. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Be sure to smash the like button, tap subscribe if you want to see some more, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace! But we got to, so we covered everything up with bags. Now I'm going to go through everything we got. Half of it's sort of, now I'm going to go through everything we found. It's got like a fluffy, outspoken, what's it called when it pops out? I can't remember what it's called.
Emboss.
A fluff, I'd comfortably say around 750, but in poor, now they're not the ones actually a broken head. I might just give it some love first though.
I was gonna say, you can't do it now. You still got the tag on the back of that shirt, babe.